Welcome to OBD Sync. I'm Jason, and today's episode we're going through how to program a Chevrolet SS instrument cluster into a Chevrolet PPV. So first off, click the vehicle button and then click the instrument panel cluster tile. This is then going to bring up our licensing manager here. Once you've licensed this module to this car, you're then able to program any of the available options at any time. Once that's processed through, we'll have our available programming options along the top. So first off, we want to click on the flashing tab. You'll see we also have a configurable options tab here as well. This shows we have the TPMS and sport shift display. But first off, before any of that, we want to make sure we write in the required calibrations for this cluster to go into this car. This will download those required files and then begin the flashing sequence. You'll notice there'll be a bunch of warnings that will appear on the dash. The dash may then go straight black or will white out as we see here and then go black. And then finally we'll start programming to it. Once it's completed, we'll see that the instrument cluster will reboot and we will get that animation screen as we just got there. When ready, press OK, and then we'll go to the Learn functions. We click on the configuration and setup button. This programs all the required options for that vehicle into this cluster as well. We see a bunch of those warnings now disappear. Press OK, and then finally our VIN security link. So click Go when ready. We'll have a pop-up box indicating that this does take 11 minutes. You must have a battery maintainer, must have the ignition on, turn your headlights off, and then press go when ready. So we see we have a countdown to 11 minutes worth. I've fast forwarded through this section just so we're not waiting around for 11 minutes. The whole purpose of this is to get rid of the dashes along the bottom of the display and also to remove any of the security warnings in the background. So that is all completed through this step, and it does unfortunately take that 11 minutes, but it's just a matter of letting it go. Once it gets down to our last few seconds, we'll start and replay this video at normal speed so that we can follow the next steps. There we go, last few seconds here. It will then perform the security linking procedure. We'll then have our pop-up indicating to turn the ignition off, open the driver's door and then close it, and then finally wait a good 60 seconds and then turn ignition on. So for the purpose of this video, I have sped up this little section here a little bit, and we'll turn the ignition on in a moment here. There we go, just starting up the ignition here, so holding the button until it goes green. And we have our animation that shows for the instrument cluster. We now also have our odometer reading showing. So that's all it took. That's now completely programmed to that vehicle and is ready to go. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.